What's going on, YouTube? Today is Monday, September 5th. It's Labor Day, and I decided to go ahead and put up this paycheck. This is my last highest paycheck that I'm probably going to receive here at Interstate, and I know a lot of people is probably thinking I'm doing bad here. Well, at least, was doing bad, put it like that. I may be doing bad now, but anyways, this was my paycheck from August 14th to August 20th. As y'all know, I'm on percentage pay. I was booking my own loads, and basically I went from Nevada to Texas, from Texas to PA, from PA to North Carolina, and there was supposed to be another load from North Carolina going down to Florida, but that load had got canceled. Had not took that load, this paycheck I would have grossed a little over $5,000. Yeah, that's what I would have grossed. But like I said, that load got canceled, and I bobtailed home from North Carolina and prepared for the truck show. So I mean, I don't know what else y'all want me to show y'all as far as the pay wise. I mean, it's pretty much straightforward, right in your face. Now, this doesn't include the fuel surcharge that's on the next page, but I mean, take a look at it. I mean, the miles are there, my truck number is there, the date I picked up and delivered is there, the gross pay, y'all saw I got 68% of the load. I mean, everything is right here in front of you. It's pretty much straightforward. It's not too much to hide. The only thing I'm hiding is my email address, the city, my social security number, and of course Interstate's telephone number, so y'all don't continue to call up there. But other than that, I did 3 loads. I grossed $4,021.92. Like I said, that's not including the fuel surcharge. That's on the next page. Let's flip over to the next page. It is on number 3. Okay, here we go. Very next page. You got the mileage tax. That's for my IFTA. Now the mileage tax is gonna be different for everybody. I told Interstate to take out 0.018 for my mileage tax. Okay, you may do your own IFTA, or you may have them take out 0 or 2 cents. It's everybody, when it comes to the mileage tax, it's gonna be different. Me, I just randomly picked this number. I didn't know anything about IFTA. I just randomly picked that number, and that number just happened to work for me. Like I told you, I was running 11 hours. I was running hard. I did 3,728 miles. So I don't know if that's how many miles you want to run. That's just how many miles I ran. I ran across country. Hey, I was on the West Coast, right? I know I had to get to the truck show, so I had to go from the West Coast to the East Coast. I was in Nevada. I had to get back home. So yes, I took longer loads. I don't usually run that many miles, but hey, I had to get back to the East Coast. So that's just what I did. You see the insurance came out. The Qualcomm came out. Now we got, it says owner deposit and owner maintenance fund. I don't know what that's about. They took out $1,000 out of my check and then gave $1,000 back to me. I don't know why that's even in there at all. I know I got $1,000 in my maintenance fund. By the way, I'm gonna need $500. I gotta get an oil change, so I'm gonna have to call up there and get that scheduled. But other than that, don't just ignore the $1,000 altogether. Like I said, it came out and they gave it back to me. So I don't even know why that's there. But as far as fuel, a lot of people be asking me. I've been watching some other videos about how I'm not showing my fuel, and I see the videos. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the fuel. Now understand, what I pay for fuel is not what you're gonna pay in fuel. That's why I don't show the fuel, because I'm almost certain you're gonna pay more money in fuel than I am. But in this case, because I was heading home, I was using my card and Interstate's card. So here we go. On 3,728 miles, I got fuel up in, let me see, what does it say? When I used a card, I was up in Virginia. I got $159 worth of fuel. I got another fill up in Tennessee. That was on, no, I don't know why they got it backwards. Oh, no, I'm just reading it backwards. Okay, heading over to Pennsylvania, I got fuel in Tennessee, Dixon, Tennessee. I paid $291. Then when I got up to VA on the 19th, I paid $159, okay? Now, still talking about fuel, let me show you what else I paid. Okay, as y'all can see, the dates, 14th, 15th, and the 19th. Y'all can see this was on the West Coast. I got fuel at the TA in Albuquerque, TA in Dallas, the TA in North Carolina. Why am I fueling at the TA? Because that's just what the discounts was at the time. Now, I couldn't show y'all the whole long post, so just remember where I got the fuel at. So when I go to this photo, you see New Mexico, Texas, and North Carolina. Okay, this is how much diesel I got. Y'all saw the dates. You know what the dates the paycheck is for. This is what I paid. As you can see, where's the price I paid? The most I paid for fuel was in North Carolina. I paid $2.24. I have no idea why I even paid that much. But I don't know, maybe North Carolina here has fuel at the time. But anyway, well, I only got 14 gallons, so that's probably why I only got 14 gallons. I was probably running low, who knows. Or either I got fuel out of network. But as y'all can see at the top, the first two, I don't pay no more than, I try to stay under $2, but in New Mexico, it was $2.06 a gallon. Once I got to Texas, it was only $1.98. Y'all can see the amount of gallons I got. So let's calculate my fuel. Let's calculate the fuel. Got a calculator right here. 201.12 plus 161.95.32.26. Okay. Now this is the only thing that's missing out of my check. So we're gonna go back to what I made, and we're just gonna subtract $400 from whatever the net amount was. Net meaning that's what they deposited in my bank account. That's what I took home. So right here, you see the net amount down here at the bottom was $3,263.28. If we deduct, we're just gonna say this is $400. If we deduct the $400 out, okay, that's how much I took home. The only thing left for me to deduct is taxes, and taxes is going to be different. It depends on, I don't want to give tax advice. We're just going to take out 15.3% because everybody is going to pay something different. We're just going to take out, like I said, let me remember this. We're going to see, we're going to round this to 20, let's say I made 2,800. Taxes, points, 15.3, 438, 2,800 minus 438. Okay, after taxes, I would have took home $2,362, okay? Assuming I didn't have any deductions. So, let's go back to the original number, 3263.28 minus 400. 2,800. I'm trying to think, is there anything else possibly that could make somebody think I made $1,000 paycheck, or $900, or $600, or $1,500? I'm trying to think. Even though everything is right here, is anything missing? I mean, there's the fuel surcharge. You can see that. You see the fuel. You see I got DEF. How much total did I spend on fuel? Okay, you want to know the total amount I spent on fuel for the week? Well, we was at $3.95. Let's go ahead and add 159.02 plus 291.79 plus 13 for DEF. That's how much I spent on fuel for the week. On 3,728 miles, I spent $858.75. So that's my total fuel cost for the week. Like I said, only $400 was missing because I only used $400 off my discount. So I mean, what else? I'm trying to think what else is missing. There is no referral bonuses on this check. Maybe let me go back to the front. You can see what the loads was paying. Of course, I booked it. That's why the loads are paying so much. Okay. You saw where I got the fuel from. You saw how much I got, how many gallons, what I paid. Only other thing left to show y'all. Now, when we talk about taxes, I don't want to give tax advice. I know I got a question in my email about this. Like I said, we gonna all pay something different in taxes. You know, I read the comments. Some of y'all will pay 30%. Some of us will pay 15.3%. Some of us will only pay 2.9%. Everybody is going to pay differently when it comes to taxes. I mean, me, like for example, when I get my fuel, I go in, I get my receipt. I got the receipt, I can write it off. Some of y'all ain't gonna go in there and get your receipt, so at the end of the year, you can't write off your fuel. You know, it's gonna be different for everybody. Now, looking at this sheet, now this sheet ain't updated. I know it says 9/3, but it's not updated all the way. I still got to include most of the month of August on here, so just know it's not updated all the way, but it's updated enough to give y'all an idea. Like I said, anytime you're dealing with the IRS, it's about how little money you made, right? You don't want to. You're not talking to investors. You're talking to the IRS. You want to show them, hey, look, my business. Hey, yeah, we grossed 30,000, but hey, my expenses was 17,000. So, hell, I only made 12,000. You can only charge me 15.3% on 12,000. Oh, and by the way, I had per diem too, so you got to subtract that off that profit. You know, things like that. But I'm not a tax expert. I'm just letting y'all know that when it comes to taxes, all of us are gonna pay something different. So that's why I don't talk about taxes, because I'm not no tax expert. Depending on who do your taxes, may or may not save you money. You know, it's different for everybody. But I got a lot of stuff I can write off. I mean, I can give y'all an example of what I'm writing off. I mean, looking at this sheet, you may think that I'm not making any money, and that's the way I want it to be. You know, I'm dealing with the IRS. I didn't make any money. By the time I get through with this, you're going to think I was running for free. But I don't want to hold y'all up. Like I said, this is... that's just an idea if y'all want to get organized with taxes. But yeah. Now understand, lease purchase. What I'm doing, lease purchase is bad. I don't want y'all to think that you can go out and get a quality truck and just make it good. Y'all see my truck note is $714. The reason it's working for me is my business plan suggested I can make enough to afford the truck note and still make over $2,000 take home. That's what I had going on for myself. And in order to do that, it required me to be on the load board and get paid percentage. If any one of those changes, it's not going to work anymore. I mean, if let's say I'm no longer on percentage, I'm making 80 cents a mile. Well then, you know what? I can't afford the truck note anymore. Let's say I can't book my own loads. Well then, I don't know what I'm gonna be grossing. You know, I don't expect to gross 4,600, but you know, things change. Everybody's gonna make different. Some of y'all were gonna make bad decisions. Some of y'all were gonna see this paycheck. Y'all gonna say, "Oh man, he leasing from Quality. He's making $2,000. Let me go over to let's say Prime, for example." I know one guy. I was watching a video, and apparently somebody's truck note and insurance and fixed costs is like $1,500 a week over at Prime. Said he was paying like $6,000 a month on just truck note and insurance. I thought it was insane, but you know, whatever works for y'all. Like I said, pull out that calculator and and do some basic math. This is what worked for me. Okay. I know that leasing a truck is bad in general. I just made it work for me. Now it's up to you to make it work for you. It's nothing special to it, guys. It's not anything magic. The only reason I'm leasing a truck is because I couldn't go to the dealership and get finance. So as soon as I can get finance, this truck is going back. See, some of y'all think when you get this leased truck, you're gonna keep it, and that's when everything goes downhill. You start to try to break even, or you're not trying to make more than the company driver. I don't know what you're doing. You need to get your business plans together. And also remember, some of y'all were gonna be sole proprietors. Some of y'all were gonna be S Corp and C Corp and LLC. All that depends on how much you pay in taxes. Like I said, I'm not no tax expert. I'm just letting y'all know that it's different for all of us. Like I said, I got things I can write off that you may not be able to write off because you didn't keep your receipts. It's different for everybody. So hopefully this video was helpful. And I'm sitting in the parking lot. I forgot today was Labor Day, so I can't get a load to Tuesday. That's a 9-hour drive from Friday to Tuesday.